Welcome to Man Talk 133, where men unite. What's up, my boy?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Ain't nothing to it, dog. We trying to rap the Air Force a little bit. You feel me? I know y'all
I
see
see
it.
you.
Yeah,
I
we
see
trying to
you.
do a
Oh
little something,
yeah.
a little
Okay.
royal blue. You feel me?
All
To all my
right. I
talk, what they say,
see
all my airmen out there, dog.
you. I see you.
I might have a special treat for you next week, dog, or a couple weeks from now.
Okay.
Go with the red and yellow on, dog. I'm gonna represent all
Okay.
of them, except for the
Yes,
Army and the
sir.
Navy, dog. I don't do them in the Coast Guard. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
no, we
just
can't. We
like
can't rock with
betrayal,
them.
dog. Like
Yeah, we can't
betrayal.
rock with them.
So, bro, hey, so bro, let's just get right on to it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, help us get to 5,000. Thanks for everybody subscribing. We really appreciate the support. So, dog,
No
let's get
doubt.
into it. Let's get into it. All right.
All right.
Let's talk about the politics, dog. We
It's
have said this
time.
before. We have said this before. We still remain true to that. We are not a politics channel. However, some things you just can't ignore, dog.
Right.
You just
That's
can't
right.
ignore. So, question for you: how do you think that with the way politics go, and how do you think that's gonna, if Trump win, how it's gonna affect? I guess I'm gonna say religion, like
hmm
church. Do you think they're gonna
hmm
revert back to the foolishness that they were in when he was in office the first time, or you think they learned their lesson now, or you
I
think
think
they
they're gonna.
might learn?
No, they ain't gonna learn nothing. They're gonna stay the same. It's gonna
Yeah,
stay the same if he get in, dog.
I
Like
believe it.
you can see from the last rally that they had
Yeah,
in what was it in Madison Square Garden?
yeah, boy.
Yeah, people talking about, oh, it's just jokes and this, that, whatever. I said, okay. I said, here's some truth in jokes. I said, pay attention to the joke teller.
Yes, sir. And both of them.
Yeah,
And then when you
right,
have one confirmed a joke, that means it's a real joke.
right. They don't
He-
believe it, man. I mean, I guess they got them blinders on, man, because and then like you said, we on that politics thing, so that politics
yeah.
train. So it's just like now what? So after they did all they spiel on all of the
Mm-hmm.
races,
Yep.
all the races, right? So
Yep.
when Biden said, the Trump supporters are trash, man, they act like that's the end of the world.
And
Like,
I heard that too.
but y'all spilling it all the time. That's all y'all talk about is racist.
But I heard that was like he misspoke on that, and then they taking and
hmm
they tearing him up on it because he
Right.
wasn't saying that, but he was miss. They say he misspoke. I ain't heard it. You probably have. I ain't heard it.
I didn't hear it, but I know they were saying that, they
Yeah.
said something about he called all the Trump supporters trash because cause Trump called, or that joke teller, whoever he was, called the Puerto Ricans are floating island of trash, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like I said,
He paying for that one.
we may have misspoke on it. He may have misspoke on it, but hey, like that's like I always tell you, he speak on something or Kamala speak on something. If they
Yeah.
misspeak on one thing, it's a crime.
You ain't
But
lying, dog.
these cats they misspeak on stuff all the time, and it's
All the time, bro. Like it's normal.
like yeah, like they trying to lose.
Right? You know what?
But
I said
but
that
the
too, dog.
masses, yeah, but the masses are still rocking with them. That's what's crazy to me. You know
Is
what
he
I'm
trying to
saying?
lose out? Like, honestly, think about it. Like, anytime you dragging your left leg, right?
Right. hmm
You can't get in the trash truck. You can't get the door open.
Man.
You all this stuff just stacked against you. You just continuously lie over and over and over.
Right.
Are you in? Do you think he intentionally trying to lose, and the other people around him just trying to keep him in a race so they can either get these positions or either
That's what
continue
it
to get
is.
that money?
That's where they get them positions because that female judge that
Mm-hmm.
kicked this case out of Georgia.
Not Florida.
You remember? No, it
You,
was
you,
Georgia. It's a judge in Georgia too.
oh, she did. Okay, I got
But yeah, female judge in Georgia too.
you.
They
Uh-huh.
talking about he might put her on one of those. She gonna have one of them jobs
Yeah,
in the White House if he get in.
and the other one in Florida too, Eileen, whatever her name is, the one
That
that's
might
in
be her
Florida.
then. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought she was Georgia, but it may be Florida.
yeah, Florida. She the one kicked the
Okay.
case out
Yeah.
right after the I think the RNC convention. She kicked it out, and then
Right.
she might get like she trying. They think she may be attorney general. That's why she keep.
Yeah,
That's
that's
her.
her.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah.
Eileen Cannon, I think is her name, and she keep going. She can every time they put something in there, Doc. I mean, the
Right.
11th Circuit and got on her head. I don't know how many
Right.
times. She don't care, Doc. Now, what
And this,
happens? What
wow,
happens
man.
to her if he lose, Doc? Well, let me say it like when he lose, what's gonna happen to her?
Right. Hey
You know,
man, I don't really know, man. Would she get this, what they call it, disbarred as a
well,
lawyer? I mean, as a judge, not a lawyer, but a judge. Would she lose her? Would she
I
get
don't know how
stripped?
that works, man. Anybody out there, y'all listen in the comments, y'all let us know. I don't think she can get stripped from that, but I think like the lawyers, all the stupid lawyers
Uh-huh.
that he got running behind him, now they can get
Right.
this bar, or some of them have
Right.
already. They got this
Right.
bar. You
Yeah.
know, they losing their law license and everything they got. And guess what he
Mm-hmm.
doing? He ain't said a word about them since it happened.
Nah.
And
And
they
that's
had their
what
pom poms.
and that's gonna be the same thing when he get in office. See
Yeah.
all the people that's behind him with them pom poms, they thinking that he gonna bring down
Yes.
the price of eggs and all that. That's over. The price ain't never coming back down.
Yeah.
I don't care who get in. It's gonna stay what it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It ain't back in the
Yeah.
80s no more.
It's gonna come
But the
down a little
prices,
bit, but
right.
they'll come, like I said, it'll come down a little bit, but it ain't gonna never go back to 99 cents a gallon,
Nah,
or it ain't
nah,
gonna
that's
go
over.
back to 99 cents for a dozen eggs. It's over.
Right.
Just it's just supply and demand that can't don't
Yep.
allow it. It just ain't
Yep.
gonna happen like that.
That's what I always say, supply and demand. And we, and we so they got us over the barrel and we used to paying
Gotta
it. We
have it.
gotta pay it. You gotta have it. So
Got to have
they
it.
don't stretched us thin for so long that you got to make it work.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
You
So
know, yeah.
and I'm gonna get back on the spiritual perspective. From a
Right.
spiritual perspective, that what do you think that is doing to like, oh, like the people that's compromising? Like
Hmm.
they know they supposed to do the right thing,
Right.
and they look at it like, shoot, that's my boy. I gotta roll my boy with Jesus. I'm
Right.
sorry,
Right.
pastors. I'm talking directly to y'all. I want y'all to know that he and I, us two, talking directly
Right.
to y'all. To
That's
especially my
right.
man, what's a man, Jimmy Swagger? It was his son or
Oh
something. Was it
man. Yeah, I think Donnie Swagger, I think they
Dunny? That's
roasted
it.
him.
Yeah, he let him on fire, Doc. So what do you think, Doc? What's going? I know we talking about how it's gonna change. They're gonna
Hmm.
go back to the same thing. The pastor, some of them, he get in gonna go back to the same old shenanigans.
Hmm.
But from a spiritual perspective, how do you think that if he got back in, how the Lord would handle? I'm gonna put it like that. How he would handle it. Like you think about it.
Man.
You got liars, you got
Yeah.
cheaters, you got scammers, you got everything you can name it that would be in the White House again, ruling over all these people, making all these
Hmm.
laws for these people. In 6 years, Social Security be gone,
If he
right?
get in.
If he get in.
Yep. See, they don't see it, man. God gonna give them what they're asking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gonna give them what they're asking for now. If that's what
Yeah.
they want, and if he get in, cause see, go back to what you were saying previously,
Mm-hmm.
like all his lawyers and stuff like that. They
Mm-hmm.
ain't heard nothing. The ones that's going to jail, they haven't heard anything from him, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same thing with the masses that's piling on for him right now. Oh, he the best, he the king, and this, that, and what. When he get in, the only thing he gonna be concentrating on is getting them charges off of him. He ain't gonna be
That's
thinking
it.
about these people. That's all he gonna do, man.
They
You
gonna
know,
use him
it,
till he get in. If I'm
yep.
gonna say it like this, me
Uh-huh.
personally, just by following the people with the data
Right,
and all this stuff like that, I don't think he
right,
will.
right,
But they already trying to set up some shenanigans already. How you gonna file a
right.
lawsuit on some ballots ain't even been counted yet? Somebody help
See,
me with that one.
he already setting it up.
Trying to, but I
He
think they
already
own him
setting
this
it up.
time. They like, listen,
Yeah,
this is what he did the last time. You ain't getting away with it this time, homeboy. We
right.
you got away with it the last time. He's still up there talking about. I don't want to cheat like they did in 2020. Biden had you in the
Hmm.
back of your collar and he was wearing you out, Doc. He just whooped you. It's what
Right.
it is. You can't win them all, Doc.
That's right. Until all my people that's following Trump, You know what I'm saying? The ones that's blind or whatever,
You
especially
know the
our
people he
people.
talking about too.
Yeah,
Y'all.
our people. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people turned away from Moses and went back to
Yeah.
Pharaoh because they said it
Yeah.
was better there.
It was better.
Yeah,
How was
so
that
that's
better, Doc?
yeah, so this is an example of what we got going on now.
That's
We was we
exactly
going
right.
we trying to push to a new wave, but
Yeah.
they afraid of change.
Yeah.
So they going back to the old. They going back to Pharaoh.
Doc. I remember hearing this when I graduated basic training, right? So we in tech school. So
Hmm.
I heard some people say, I'd rather be back in basic training than to be here. I said, why? Well, they woke you up in the morning.
Right.
They told you what to do all day, every day. Now you in tech school. You gotta set your own alarm. You gotta do all this
Hmm.
stuff. I said, man, you crazy. I said, who would want to be continuously stay in basic training, Doc? Like the
Man.
whole time just getting
Right.
yelled at man, like you said, he gonna give you what you want.
Yeah.
If y'all think y'all big and bad enough to vote him in, y'all do what y'all gotta do, bro. But I think honestly, though, I think
Right.
Kamala got him wrapped up this time. I think she got him in a
Right.
chokehold. That's why he
Right.
doing all this weird stuff, riding trash trucks and somebody
Yeah,
whooping you, dog,
man.
when you ride in trash.
Right. And man, he was here. He was here. He was here yesterday, right? He
uh,
was here in Rocky Mount yesterday in the area, right? Oh man, they had the convention center packed. You know what I'm saying? He was here, in the city or whatever. And
uh,
I'm looking at them clowns on TV, man. I'm like y'all don't even. This dude is just giving y'all the Kool-Aid and y'all just drinking it. Like,
man,
I mean,
told
you know
him,
what I'm saying?
don't drink
He
the
said
Kool-Aid.
he say the wildest stuff out of his mouth. A lot of stuff that he say or do or have done.
Yeah,
Anybody else will be canceled.
I'm trying to tell you, anybody
You know what
else,
I'm
doc. I
saying?
don't care who it is. It could be the
Just like
largest pastor. You say something crooked,
right. Oh yeah.
they own you.
He out of there. It's just like what they tried to say with Biden. I didn't hear the video, but I mean, I felt like from what I heard off the surface,
Hmm.
if they say, he may have misspoke, right?
Yeah,
But I'm looking at it like this right here. If he called the Trump supporters stupid or whatever, and they feel like he misspoke on that, I'm riding with him. Because I mean, Trump misspeak all the time.
shoe fit, wear it, doc. I'm
So
just saying.
so
Hey, he ain't
one
saying
so
nothing out of pocket.
right. So one misspoken
Yeah,
sentence would get you
yeah.
out of here. And when this guy here can just misspeak all over the place and he just
Say
glorified.
whatever. Say whatever.
Like,
Then,
tell
then
me,
you,
tell me how that worked.
doc. Listen, I can't. I wish I could help you.
I just
Because I,
say,
I honestly, doc. Yeah, yeah. Your stuff
there you
coming
go.
in, doc. Yeah,
Yeah, I just
but yeah,
just
man.
ain't got it, man.
Like you said, man. It's just like, I what you were saying about this guy gets up there and just say outlandish. And then look,
Everything.
you remember they was talking about Biden, you hear misspeak here and there, but the dude had a stutter, right?
Right,
This dude
right.
get up here, miss short circuit, and then he'll change it and go to something else. Hey, look at Mike Lindell over there in the like, bro, what is
Yeah.
you talking about, doc? And
Right.
everybody out like, yay, he misspoke. I'm just like what I don't know. Did he
And
like the dude? Ain't the dude named David Duke with the one that he gave him the
yeah,
Kool-Aid? Don't
KKK.
drink, yeah,
Yeah,
don't drink the Kool-Aid.
yeah,
They went and drunk the Kool-Aid, see what happened to him.
yeah.
Bro,
And I
he's the same
mean,
way.
yeah, and I mean, like I know you talking about the misspoke too. I'm talking about even like the misspeaking, like
Just
he just
lying.
go out of the blue, like, hey, the black guys, I hung out, even though his boy said that doesn't nice. See, they talking about the Puerto Ricans and that right, like in the island or whatever is trash,
Right.
right? But they don't play that clip where they say, well, look at the black guy, you know what I'm saying? What's that he got on his head?
A
Oh, me
watermelon
and him, yeah, me and him, we carved watermelons last night for
last night.
Halloween. I'm like, bro, like really dog, you know what I'm saying? And then you know
Yo,
what the black people say?
what's
Oh,
that?
he was just joking, he was just joking.
Like that's
He
just
didn't mean nothing
jokes.
by it.
Till he say one about somebody you care about. Then all
But
of a
we going,
sudden,
yeah, we going back. Like after our generation over with,
yeah,
that
yeah,
that
that,
old the new generation behind us, they
yeah,
got
bro.
them. They
Yeah,
got them.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you though, but I said this too, man. I do believe kind of this too, like
Hmm.
that that old generation with him and
Hmm.
up. I think a
Right.
lot of them dying off, and once
Right.
they die off, you see now more interracial dating and all this
Hmm.
stuff more now than you've seen
Hmm.
ever. I'm talking about you got
Right.
whites and Hispanics and blacks and Hispanic, black, white, all of
Hmm.
them, Chinese and black and all. And I
Right.
think because of that, the people ain't gonna be able to see like, but the kids ain't gonna be taught the racist side of it. Like
Right.
I think you told me one time, and you correct me if I'm wrong. You was in basic
Hmm.
training in 1987, right?
Yeah, 87.
Now, didn't you tell me it was a guy from Mississippi that said it was the first time he ever seen a black guy in real life?
Montana.
Montana, yeah.
Yeah, he was from Montana. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He said other than being on television.
Other than being on TV.
But
You
he
think
was
about
cool
that.
though. You know what I'm
I
saying? He was
know.
cool with us and stuff like that and all. That's when I was in Norfolk when
Yeah.
y'all came up.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was but nevertheless, he said he hadn't seen no black people until he got the basic training, but he was like a year or two behind me, but he
Uh-huh.
was out of Montana, but he came up like I said to the fast company up there in Norfolk with me.
Think
And
about that.
yeah, he was
Seriously.
like, man, on time I seen him was on TV.
Think about that.
I was like, huh?
Right?
I was like, man, that's crazy.
You're
Like,
like,
bro.
what? Are you you joking?
Yeah.
You
He
think
said it
about
was crazy, man. He said when he got the basic, he said he actually saw black people for real. He said it was like a shock to him. Like, he still talked to
wow.
him like he talked to everybody else, but he was like, he had never seen no black people other than being on TV.
Think
He
about
was
that
out of
though, bro.
Montana. Yep.
But that little section of people, that old people that's still pushing that narrative, a lot of
Hmm.
them dying off. So I think in the
Yeah.
next, I don't know, probably what Trump about 70, almost 80. So in the next
Yeah.
10
Almost
years or
80.
so, in the
Yeah.
next 10 years or so, a lot of them gonna be kind of phasing out.
Hmm.
And then you
Right.
probably gonna see something totally different. Now, when Kamala get elected, you definitely gonna see something different because it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
let people know that well, dog,
Yeah.
once they get to know it, like Obama, once they got to know him, they ain't too bad. He ain't that bad.
Yeah. She gonna work with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
She doing
She
it
gonna work with
already.
everybody. You know what I'm saying? And and it's just like what you said too. It's like, man, with Trump, man, it's like we don't have no problem with Republicans.
I don't, not at all.
Now like I said, I still chat with some of my Republican boys from the core. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a
Yeah,
problem with them. But when MAGA came on the scene in 2015, 16,
yeah.
it's just like they brought a cloud, man. They the divisive ones. The
Yeah,
Republicans,
very
uh,
divisive.
yeah, unfortunately, some of the Republicans are MAGA.
Yeah,
Or they on that
yeah.
side or whatever, you
They
know what I'm
on that
saying? But
side. Yeah, yeah.
but the real Republicans like Cheney and all them, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
McCain, Romney, and all them cats like that, they all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them guys like that. So before we get out
Yeah,
here, I'm gonna ask you a question.
yeah,
Rolls Royce is a
hmm,
handmade car to your
right,
specifications, right? It's just
hmm,
made. You go in and you like, I want the orange leather dog or whatever color leather you want
right,
in it. Handmade.
hmm,
So would you want a Rolls Royce is handmade?
hmm.
Or would you, and ain't no knock, them, would you want I will go say another name. Or would you want a 1993 Honda, Doc? Which one would you want? I'm thinking you're going with the Rolls Royce,
I,
Doc, because
yeah, I'm going with the yeah.
think
Hey, I'm
about
going
it.
with the new money, baby.
But listen, this is the two options that we got. Trump is
Right.
like a 1993 Honda Accord. He's
Yep.
sputtering. He
Hmm.
got rips in the seats. He got
Yeah.
he don't have the radar on it to make his car push back. He ain't riding like he on there. He just broke down. He just wore out. And
Yep.
you got Kamala coming in like a Rolls Royce, Doc. She got new
Yeah.
ideas. Hey, they got the vents to move back and forth by themselves. They got
Oh
the
yeah.
doors to swing out like this. Brand new Rolls Royce. So what y'all want? I'm asking people before
And
we get
see,
out here. No, go
yeah,
ahead.
and see before we get out of here real quick, and see
Uh-huh.
with Kamala, when I know they really knocking her because she a woman and then she a
Oh,
woman of color.
100%.
That's really
100%.
why they knocking her because
Angry
if
black
she had
woman.
yeah, if she had been a dude, it would have been it wouldn't be no competition at all. Really, it ain't none
No
there if you ask
brainer.
me.
Yeah.
But when you see Kamala's rallies, it looked like America that's behind her or at her rallies. When
Yeah.
you see Trump rallies, what they look like?
Like one of them little
You might
country
have one.
stores
You might
that
have one of us that Elon Musk probably
they
hit him in the
paid.
hand, which is illegal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That
But that's
Holy
what that
Ghost
is.
handshake. That's what he hit him with. He had
Yeah,
like
you know
two,
what I'm saying?
300 in there.
Right.
So the choice, y'all is up to y'all. Y'all want the
Tuesday.
9300 Accord, which is Trump, or y'all want that 2024 Rolls Royce, which is Kamala. Y'all be the choice. I'm going with the Rolls Royce, Doc. I'm
Me
just
too.
what it is. Hey,
Right.
y'all like, comment, subscribe, share. Help us get to 5,000. 5,000.
5,000.
Until next time, thanks for joining
Bye.
Man Talk 133. We out.
We